Over the course of a year, Tony instructed Kayana about their culture and how to make use of the firearms. Meanwhile, in the kingdom of Oahu, a trusted chief of Kahekili attempted to assassinate the king by poisoning his food. However, King Kahekili discovered the plot and, showing no mercy, poisoned the chief's entire family before his very eyes. In the kingdom of Hawaii, Kamehameha and his warriors were conducting underwater training. When Kamehameha returned to shore, a chief approached him and instructed him to report to the king immediately. The king informed Kamehameha about King Kahekili and his growing power, warning that Kahekili's forces would soon reach their shores, potentially leading to the greatest battle in their kingdom's history. The king then demanded to know how Kamehameha planned to protect the land. Although the prince initially attempted to respond, the king insisted that Kamehameha answer directly. He replied that he would significantly increase their food storage. He explained the importance of ample supplies for warriors and the detrimental effects of shortages. The prince interjected that even if they started stockpiling immediately, it would unquestionably take 9 months to accumulate sufficient reserves. Kamehameha revealed that he had already initiated the process. Chief visited his daughter, intending for her to marry Kamehameha. His daughter was rendered speechless by the proposal. Aboard their ship, Tony and Kayana conversed, during which Kayana spoke of a prophecy concerning himself. Kahumanu tried to protest against marrying Kamehameha, but her father countered by citing the prophecy that identified Kamehameha as the destined king, ultimately persuading her to consent to the marriage. After their ship docked, Tony and Kayana walked together. It was noted that Kayana was fundamentally different from the foreigners. At Zamboanga, a vibrant hub of trade, Kayana's mission was clear. He sought to acquire guns, modern weapons he believed were essential to war against Kahekili. His meager earnings as a laborer on the ship proved insufficient, a frustrating reminder of his limited power within the foreign economy. In a crowded establishment, a drunken patron picked a fight with Kayana, mocking his appearance. The conflict was diffused by Vi, a Hawaiian woman living in Zamboanga, who recognized Kayana's headdress and invited him to her place. Kayana told her he needed guns to protect his land. Vi proposed a deal carrying profound consequences, although the smuggler she approached was initially unwilling. However, when she mentioned sandalwood, he eventually accepted. Meanwhile, Kahumanu informed her father that she could not give birth to a child. The chief instructed her never to tell Kamehameha about this. One of the crewmen from the ship gave money to a woman, instructing her to seduce the captain and lure him away. Tony witnessed this, suspecting the crewman was plotting something. Kahumanu married Kamehameha as her father wished. The bride and groom spent their wedding night together, observed by villagers watching from outside. The crewman was indeed plotting a coup against the captain. When Tony discovered this, he confronted the man and held a gun to his chest. Suddenly, other crewmen entered and began beating Tony. Then, the old man knocked him unconscious.